Let me break down some costs to y'all. When you're framing a house, there's numbers for every single thing that you do. So right now, framing is between $15 to $20 a square foot. It can vary a little bit. The thing that makes your framing go up more are your open spans. So when you have a house that has a lot of wide open spans, it's gonna make the price go up because you're gonna need bigger lumber, longer pieces of lumber. Case in point. What's up, man? It's Gino J, the Construction King, live on site. And I'm super excited about this property. Y'all see what's going on in the background. New construction from the ground up. I'm excited about this property because this is my third time building it. And each time it's went through an alteration process of me improving it. And so we've made some great improvements, and we also made it about 700 square feet bigger. I do have a dumpster coming on Monday. I wanted the guys to kind of get through mostly like 70% done before I get a dumpster out here, because we are in Atlanta. And what tends to happen is people will see a dumpster and say, oh, let me take my and throw it in his dumpster. Them dumpsters are like $600 for a 40-yard dumpster. So I'm not putting my dumpster out here until they're about 70% finished so we get the site cleaned up. But walking in, this is going to be the mud room. On the other side of the mud room, we have a huge closet that we're going to be doing for the water heater. But this is the money shot right here. This is the money shot. So the front door, when you walk in, we're going to have a 12 feet door there, almost 28 to 30 feet of foyer space. The living room to the side. This is the kitchen. All gonna be kitchen cabinets. Gonna have a double island. And then behind the kitchen is going to be our pantry. So we got this big pantry back here. So if you got a big family that like to eat, you got a lot of food, you got 12 feet ceilings in a huge area for your pantry. But one of my favorite things about this house are these windows. As you can see, these windows are 10 feet. 10 feet windows, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. So with the tariffs right now going on, I'll say this. Yes, prices are going to go up on material. And it's going to cost you more to build a house. But it's how you build it and what you put in it to not sacrifice your style and your quality. So we end up removing, I think, about 7 windows from this house. And removing those 7 windows actually saved us probably about $9,000, because some of these windows are $1,000, $1,500 a pop. So what I did was I increased my window sizes here to give that wow factor, made them 10 feet high by 42 inches wide, but I removed the windows on this fireplace wall. So removing these windows, those windows were almost $1,500 a piece, so it saved me $3,000. But the focal point is going to be that fireplace, and it's still going to be a super nice space, because back here is going to feel like all glass, because you got 2 big windows, and then you got a 14-foot wide door by 10 feet high. So with the alterations, I still get my same look, but I'm saving money at the same time. So it's how you pivot with these tears. Also too, I've ordered a lot of windows in the past from China. I didn't order windows from China because I didn't want to deal with the tariffs or not get my stuff on time or stuff get caught at the port and paying all that extra money. So what I did was I started contacting a lot of local vendors. And I actually reached out to Pella, and we worked out a nice little deal. And so I'm using some Pella windows. And one good thing about Pella, and this is my first time using Pella windows, I'm excited about it. They have a lifetime warranty. So the quality is going to be good. I can offer my buyer a lifetime warranty. And the price that they gave me is really about the same price if I would have ordered them and I'm getting labor and materials, so that's a cool thing. But yeah, we're officially in day number 5. I'm gonna continue to document this project. If you guys have any questions about real estate, make sure y'all leave comments and like the videos. We try to answer all the questions. A couple pro tips is when you're doing your windows, you want to make sure that you have your window sizes accurate, because all windows are not created differently. If you're doing vinyl windows or wood windows, sometimes you can have the same window size and the opening might be a little bit different based on the style or type of window that you're putting in. So when you get your windows, make sure that you go over your plans with your foundation. Make sure you go over your plans with your framer so that he has the exact measurements for your openings. That's gonna save you time, that's gonna save you money. So yeah, we're upstairs right now. This is the second story, and where I'm standing is actually the master bedroom. All this is gonna be bedroom here. We got the bathroom in this area. But one thing that I love about this house is that rooftop deck. So all that's gonna be rooftop. We sitting on 2 acres of land, modern house, slanted roof line. You got 10 feet windows downstairs, 12 feet ceilings, huge kitchen, double pantry. Man, this house gonna be loaded, man. So again, I'm excited about this house because this is the only house that I've ever built more than one time. I've built and renovated 500 houses, and this is the only house that I built more than one time. Let that sink in. And this is like, y'all remember when the iPhone 1 came out? Everybody was excited. I skipped from iPhone 1 to iPhone 10 on my second one. This is like an iPhone 50. It don't even exist right now. That's how excited I am about this house. So man, y'all make sure y'all like, follow, and comment. I'm documenting the entire project. Let me break down some costs to y'all. When you're framing a house, there's numbers for every single thing that you do. So right now, framing is between $15 to $20 a square foot. It can vary a little bit. The thing that makes your framing go up more are your open spans. So when you have a house that has a lot of wide open spans, it's gonna make the price go up because you're gonna need bigger lumber, longer pieces of lumber. Case in point, I'm doing 12 feet ceilings. So downstairs, I had to do 2x6 walls versus 2x4 walls. With the bigger spans, I'm having to use 2x12s for my rafters instead of 2x8s. So 2x12 is bigger than 2x8, right? So it costs more money. So this house is closer to $20 a square foot than $15 a square foot. Let me break it down for you. This is a question for you. If you're building a 1,000 square feet home and I tell you that the house costs $15 a square foot for lumber, then you could expect to pay $15,000 for lumber. But if you're building 1,000 square feet and you have open spans and I say 20, then you can expect to pay $20,000 for lumber. So everything as it relates to building has a formula to it, from the foundation to the framing to the HVAC to everything. So if you want to learn what these formulas look like and how you can build your own home and save thousands of dollars, then y'all tap into some of our coaching, come to one of our boot camps, or just continue to watch this YouTube and get the information for free. Free information is also good information. But if you want a transformation, then come to that boot camp and tap into coaching. It's Gino J, the Construction King. Y'all hit that like button below, man. I'm gonna document this house. And we got other houses, we got mansions, we got lake houses. So if you like this type of content, y'all support the channel and smash that like button. Next time y'all see me, I might have the roof on. I might have the siding on. Going that fast, man. Y'all tap in.